want to ask you 3 questions. When you see the terms and conditions on one application, raise your hand if you never read the terms and conditions. Okay. Raise your hand if you take a brief look out of guilt. And raise your hand if you try to decide on the specific things before deciding. Okay, that shows that we have a problem. Do you know what's happening on the 25th of May of 2018? What's happening?
GDPR coming in.
Exactly. And
General Data Protection Regulations, new regulation, the EU to govern data protection.
And so Europe, and in this case, even with Brexit, the UK, will have to comply with, because it will be providing highly likely services to European companies. We have to comply with something that is tricky, which is true consent. So this thing of this endless text that you accept just because you accept will no longer be possible. So how do we design true consent with an application? So, and how do we make it human? Because at the moment we have this problem. Friends in the Consumer Council of Norway, they did this experiment. On average, each highly connected Norway user uses like 30 apps. And reading all the terms and conditions of all the 30 apps will be the equivalent of reading 250,000 words. That is not going to work. And so how we can comply with the GDPR, how we can produce an easy way, and how can we facilitate like guidelines for techies, guidelines for everyone who has to comply with this, so to create this clear affirmative action establishing a freely given, specific, informed, and unambiguous indication that you accept the terms and conditions. And how can we make this accessible to everyone? How can we make it understandable? And how can we transform it as a tool for us to understand what companies do, and how can we defend our rights better? So life's too short for the small print at the bottom of everything, and we need to change that. So the challenge is how to design this, how to make and design active consent that is not just for tick boxes, how to make a mechanism that is easy for me to opt out and to stop using the application if I don't want it anymore. And something that it is all experts agree with is that icons only is not enough. So if you're thinking of that as a solution, it will not work. And again, language must be clear and easy for everyone to understand. What we are proposing then is how to design it. And yeah, that's the project that we want. And but because the Web Foundation doesn't just focus on European, I mean, we have this opportunity to design it because it is a higher standard of data protection around, but it would be great to make it the global standard, and it would be great to come up with a solution that is created here and exported and expanded globally to advance privacy rights.